Welcome to ReHIT Total Body Workout. Today's format will include moderate intensity weight exercises followed by high intensity intervals, and we'll perform that circuit twice. All you'll need today is a pair of medium hand weights. Let's begin our workout. First exercise is walkout push-ups. Here's your preview. So we'll walk out to plank, perform a push-up, and then walk back to center. Ready? And let's begin. And let's get 10 to 12 of these. You're working your whole body here. You're working your arms as you walk out, working your core on the push-ups, also working chest and legs. And you'll also get your heart rate elevated. And we're at about halfway. Remember to drop to your knees if you need to and avoid sacrificing form on those push-ups. All right, just a couple more. All right, nice job. Take a breath in, exhale, and again breathe in, exhale. Now go ahead and grab your weights. Our next exercise is going to be a front lunge with bicep curl. Here's your preview. We'll step forward into a lunge, knee alignment over the ankle, and really squeezing those bicep muscles. Ready, and let's begin. Let's get about 12 reps here. So again, shoulders over the hips. And turning those weights towards the chest on that bicep curl. So really controlling the weight here, avoiding momentum, and thinking about the muscles you're using. So squeezing and contracting the biceps, working the legs, working quads, hamstrings, glutes, and biceps here. All right, last one. Nice job. Let's move on to a single dumbbell tricep extension. Here's your preview. So elbows close to the body, and we'll also lift the knee on the tricep extension. And we're going to get about 10 to 12 here. Ready, and let's begin. So try to keep those elbows close to the ears, extending and really contracting that tricep muscle as you lift the knee, working the core here and the triceps. Also working those hip flexors. And also your balance. All right. Nice job. And moving on, put the weights down. Let's move to the floor for plank. Now here's your preview. We're going to be doing a side plank for 30 seconds, full plank for 30 seconds, and then side plank again. Let's begin. So 20 seconds here. You can also drop to the knees if you need to modify. Just bringing one knee down. So anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds here. And transition to full plank. Shoulders are lined up, hips are lined up. Body in a straight line here, engaging the core. Holding for 20 to 30 seconds. And transitioning to side plank on the other side, stacking the shoulders and the hips. And remember, you can drop the bottom knee if you need to modify. All right, nice work. Take a breath and let's recover. Bringing one foot forward here, bringing the hands behind the back and opening through the heart. Stretching through the chest and the shoulders. And let's switch legs. Breathe here. All right, coming on up, taking a breath, getting ready for that high intensity interval here. And we're going to be doing a lateral jump switch. Here's your preview. Okay, we're going to be doing this for about 35 seconds. So you're going to give it your all. Top effort, let's go. So big leap here, side to side. Really powering the movement, working at your top effort. See if you can jump a little higher, drop a little lower. Pushing speed and power here. Really want to get that heart rate elevated. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, that was a tough one. Go ahead and recover, moving side to side. Moving, walking around. You can swing and wrap here. Just breathe. Okay, you can go ahead and pause the video if you'd like, grab some water, and get ready for round 2. All right. We're going to start that walkout push-up again. Here's your preview. Walking out to plank. Again, body in straight line. Performing a push-up and coming back to center. All right, let's get about 10 to 12. Let's begin. So again, you'll get your heart rate up a bit here. Working arms, working chest, working legs, working core. So total body here. At your own pace. And we're about halfway. Remember, you can modify on your knees if you need to. And just a couple more. All right, take a breath in. Exhale. All right, moving on. Let's grab your weights. We're going to be performing a bicep with a front lunge. So the same thing we did before. Again, here's your preview. You'll step forward, knee alignment over the ankles, shoulders over the hips, and turning the weights in towards the chest. All right, ready? And let's begin. And getting 10 to 12 reps here. Really focusing on good form, also focusing on contracting the muscle and controlling the weight, avoiding momentum. And just a couple more. All right, nice work. Okay, put one weight down, moving on to that single dumbbell tricep extension with the knee lift. Here's your preview. All right, ready? And let's begin. Again, elbows close to the body, working the core here, the triceps. Really squeezing and contracting the tricep on the extension. Focusing on balance as you lift that knee. And getting about 10 to 12 reps here. And just a couple more. All right, let's go ahead and put the weight down and move to the floor for plank. So we're going to be doing that side plank for 20 to 30 seconds here, and then we'll do a full plank, 20 to 30 seconds, and then side plank on the other side. Let's begin. So holding for 20 to 30 seconds, shoulders stacked, hips stack. Modify with your bottom knee if you need to. And getting ready to transition to full plank. So hands underneath the shoulders. Shoulders are in line with one another. Hips are in line with one another. And really extend through the crown of the head, keeping the body in a straight line from the crown of the head to the heels. Core is turned on. And transitioning side plank on the other side, holding for 20 to 30 seconds. Moderate intensity work here. All right, nice work. Let's go ahead and recover. Bring that right leg forward, hands behind, opening through the heart, stretching the chest, stretching the shoulders. And switching legs, getting ready for our last high intensity interval. We're going to be doing the same interval here, a lateral jump switch. And you want to see if you can even push it a little bit harder this time. Take a breath in, exhale. All right, again, here's your preview of that lateral jump switch. Get ready, and let's begin. 35 seconds here. Really jumping high, dropping low. See if you can pick up speed here and intensity. 20 seconds. 15, see if you can work a little harder. And 10, 9, 8, really push it here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Such a great workout. I love these ReHIT workouts. They are quick but effective. And let's go ahead and recover, just moving side to side, focusing on the breath, letting that heart rate start to come down. And continuing to recover and cool down. Just moving side to side, swing and wrap. And workout is complete. Don't forget to cool down and stretch.